Lena Harper was 17 when she met him. She wasn't looking for luxury. She wasn't looking for fame. She was looking for a job. Her family was struggling. College felt impossible. So when a woman approached her with an offer, work for a wealthy client, travel, earn real money, Lena thought she had found a miracle. She didn't know it was a trap wrapped in kindness. The first time she entered his mansion, she felt small. The ceilings were tall. The rooms were silent. The people inside spoke softly, like secrets were floating in the air. Everyone acted normal. Too normal. They talked about business, politics, science. They joked like nothing dark could exist in a place so beautiful. But Lena noticed something. No one ever asked how old she was. She remembers the jet ride clearly. Leather seats. Champagne glasses. A sky that looked endless. She thought, this is what powerful people live like. But powerful people live in a different world. A world without consequences. She realized she wasn't invited as a guest. She was brought as something else. And once you understand that, there's no way back. Lena never describes what happened next. She says the worst part wasn't the event itself. It was how normal everyone acted afterward. The pilots joked. The staff cleaned the rooms. The guests smiled and discussed investments. It felt like she was invisible, like her existence didn't matter. And when you're young, you believe adults control the world. You believe they must be right. But sometimes adults are just protected. Years later, Lena spoke to investigators. She sat in a quiet room with fluorescent lights and told her story. Her voice shook. Her hands trembled. Her words became a paragraph in a legal document. A paragraph buried among thousands of pages. The world argued about politics. They argued about conspiracies. They argued about famous names. But nobody argued about Lena. She became a file number. She says the hardest part was the silence. How many people knew? How many people suspected? How many people chose to look away? When money and power are involved, silence becomes a currency. And everyone gets paid. The day Epstein died, Lena was at work. She saw the notification on her phone. She sat in the bathroom for 20 minutes, staring at the wall. People online joked. They made memes. They debated theories. But for Lena, his death meant something else. It meant answers she would never get. Names that would never be spoken. Doors that would stay closed forever. Today, Lena lives quietly. She doesn't use social media much. She avoids documentaries about the case. She avoids podcasts, interviews, headlines. Not because she's afraid, but because she refuses to let strangers turn her trauma into entertainment. She volunteers. She studies psychology. She wants to help people who feel powerless. She says power should never be silent. Lena once said something that still echoes. People think the story is about a billionaire, but it's about how many people chose comfort over courage. She doesn't want revenge. She wants memory. She wants responsibility. She wants the world to remember that behind every document is a human being. Because for her, the Epstein files aren't headlines. They are nights she can't forget. Places she wishes never existed. A childhood that ended too early. Somewhere in those thousands of pages, Lena's story is written in cold legal language. No emotion, no fear, no human voice, just words on paper. But behind those words is a girl who believed she was being helped and learned how easily power can erase innocence. And tonight, as you watch this video, Lena hopes you remember something simple. The world loves powerful names. The world forgets quiet voices. But quiet voices are the ones that matter most. So when you hear about the Epstein files, don't just think about politics, conspiracies, or celebrities. Think about Lena, and how many others never got to tell their story.